HA5 project comes into town, we're all pretty excited about it. Council, I mean, they all know what it is, so it's a very good thing to have in, for the town and the residents. My name is Miguel Valenzuela. I'm with the Town of Florence. I've been here 18 years with the street maintenance side. I'm the field foreman for the last 5 years. Florence is right in the middle between Phoenix and Tucson here. It's a small farming town. We're getting a lot of new development here. A lot more lane miles we're doing. Our biggest development we have is Anthem area up there. That's all brand new since, I'd say, 2009. So that area has all been HA5. We strictly use HA5. I think the first time we did it was in 2012. In one of our units, I want to say that unit is Unit 4. And we still have people coming down Unit 4 to look at how great, it's lasting us. And some of our roads up there are 10 years old with HA5. I would say budgeting, trying to get the budget to get all these things done. I would say that's our biggest challenge on here is getting the funding. We kind of prioritize, we have a different program we use to do the PCIs of the roads. So prioritizing on what roads we need to get done. We have a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, and things like that on what we're doing just to get all these roads, up to par on what they need to be. I think the longevity of the HA5, when we first got this, I believe was in 2012. We're over 10 years. We've done some of these roads in 2012 and people still come down. The residents still look at that and say, the treatment on there's not so many cracking on there. The color looks absolutely amazing. The water is still beating off of this into the valley gutters. That's one big thing like I said, I like about it, HA5, is that the longevity, being proactive on these roads and keeping them up to par on what they should be. HA5 project comes into town, we're all pretty excited about it. It's great, the product is absolutely great. So I got an arsenal of contractors I use for different things. I got my chip seal, I got my reconstruction, the HA5 I use for brand new roads, newer roads. It just gives us more longevity on it. It gives us a lot more, less cracking, the color of it. Florence residents absolutely love it, Newer roads is more HA5, 50% PCIs are more, chip seals and things and slurry seals and things like that. And I would say 30 and below is we're looking to do a whole reconstruction and overlay. Yeah, I think being proactive, it gives it, like I said, it gives it 10, 11, 12 years rather than some of these roads we've left for so long. And now you get what costs more is a whole reconstruction compared to a sealant on top. That's kind of our biggest thing. We kind of looked into different things and we're like, yeah, we're gonna do it right on here. We're gonna make sure these roads are lasting the residents. And back in the day, like I said, I've been here 18 years. We really didn't do a whole lot of, we had our patch truck going every day, patching potholes. And we're like, yeah, we're really not doing anything to these roads, and then I would say within the last 12 years, we're like, yeah, we got to start preserving. We have to start doing reconstructions and chip seals and fog seals and HA5s and things like that. So I would say within the last 12 years, it's been just rebuilding these roads, some of these roads and keeping our newer roads, to last a lot longer. They're very, very involved in our pavement preservation here on the things. They see the things we do and the product we have and the residents. And there's a lot of people that come to these council meetings and says, what it is, what a good job this looks like, what needs what. So we got a lot, it's a small town, so we get a lot of impact from the residents. And absolutely, the longevity of it, the color of it, the residents are happy with the council. They know what we've been doing with this program for over 10 years and just being proactive on getting these roads sealed up. I would highly recommend, for as long as we've been using it, to give it a try. I'd recommend it.